Good morning. It is Saturday, February the 22nd, and I already have another page of shout-outs for you. Some of these have been shouted out by other people, and I'm going to go ahead and get to it. The very first one on my list, this is the one that I could not remember. This was Home Craft N'Things, and that is Ruth. And I think a couple months ago, maybe a month ago, she had told me that she was having to start over. It's when we were talking about the hacking and everything. And I will tell you, I do something that a lot of people don't do. When I'm on my home computer, I may have several tabs open. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. And because when I see something I want to look at, I'll click on it so I, have that ready. And then I'll generally go in and hit save so that I know that that's in a list that I want to watch. Well, this particular day, I don't know what was going on, but I didn't do that. And then I accidentally closed all of the tabs. So I'd start over. Ruth, that's what happened with your channel. I had it open and then I lost it and I couldn't remember it. And then I tried to go through the comments. I couldn't remember which video you had commented on. But I searched and searched and I finally found it. And that is Home Craft N'Things with Ruth. And she does a lot of crochet. She does some basics, some education showing you how to do this. A lot of showing her different things. But here's the bonus. She does a lot of other crafts too. So Ruth has a great channel. Go check her out. And as always, the links will be down below in the description box. Now this next one I found on Island Fishing, I think. Or maybe it was Tree Trimmer 82. But it was Soldier Poet. Now for those of you that are not into the Bible or any of the readings or anything like that, walk on past, because this is not for you. Soldier does a lot of readings, morning readings of certain scriptures out of the Bible, and then sometimes he will expand on those. And I really like, listening to him, and it's a great fix in the morning. When you got to rush out, at least you can get to hear scripture and move on. The next one is Keto Marny, the Keto Crocheter. And that should give you a clue right off the bat. Marny is on the keto way of life. And she's doing really well. Especially if you look at some of her first videos and what she is doing now. She does take you through, even with her crochet, many times you'll get to see what's going on with her during the day. And she generally posts Monday through Friday and then takes the weekend off. But she also shows a lot of her crochet along the way. And the last one that I watched was the one where she had thanked Creative Grandma because she had I believe a mile a minute project that she was working on years ago, and she'd put it away, and then she couldn't find the instructions, and the website that had it was down or gone or something. So she had sent an email to Glenda, and Glenda found the stitch, and that was the stitch of the week this week, the Triton stitch. So, it was a great video. And then she shows her take on how to do the Triton stitch at the very end of the last video that she did, which was yesterday. So check her out. She has some great projects, as well as takes you along on her journey in keto. The Swank Swan. Now, previously I had this under the Swank Swan Yarnery, but I believe she recently changed her name to just the Swank Swan. And she does a lot of amigurumi and a lot of how-tos, penguins, turtles. I think her latest one is, you know, that little Yoda guy. But we're not allowed to say it because, you know, Disney. Maladorian, you know, the little video. Because Disney wasn't smart enough to get on top of it to begin with when they were going to release this out. Somehow they thought it was not going to be a big deal. And here's my answer to that. Yoda was a big deal. Okay, Disney? Seriously, you didn't think the child wouldn't be a big deal? What planet do you live on, Disney? That's all I'm going to say about that. And then, of course, Angelia is back with the little zinnia patch. I don't know if she has put her sewing channel back up or not. I enjoy both of those. And quite frankly, I don't think it matters if you add it into your regular channel. I know there are some bigger names, like Creative Grandma and I had talked about this in the past, well, all of us, when we were at the meet and greet in AC Moore, about, you know, did she think people would accept the quilting that she does, because she enjoys quilting as well. And, you know, we kind of talked a little bit about, and this is my take on it. She is well-known Creative Grandma Glenda Winkleman as a crocheter, a crochet designer. So I don't know if people will be so thrilled if she put in quilting on her videos. But you know, there's only one way to find out, and that's actually to add quilting, sewing, whatever other crafts you do. Do a video about it on your channel, or, you know, talk about it on one of the lives with the people, see if they'd be interested in it. And yeah, you know, because I throw mine in there every once in a while. I don't do it as often as I should, and a lot of that, of course, was because of the arm injury. When you're using rotary cutters, scissors, and anything like that, it really agitates things, and I never could figure out how to rotary cut with my left hand. That just, you know, I can do the crochet, but the left hand was like, no, no, no rotary cutting. We draw the line. So anyway, go back and sign up for Angelia's channel at the little zinnia patch, because, you know, she does wonderful work. And she always has some cute stories and stuff. The next one is someone that I found while I was on Little John's yarn, one of her live. And for those, and I'm going to leave Little John's link down below too. But first off, I'm going to tell you, if you've never gone to one of her lives on Saturday afternoons or watched the replay, and you're interested in learning how to make money with crochet, how to grow your channel, how to start a blog, anything like that, affiliate links, you know, how to use those, things like how to do the SEOs, which is search engine optimization. And those are keywords to help you with your channel and with what you put up on your Etsy shop so that you get seen quicker. Then you should check out Little John's yarn, because she shares a lot of that information totally freely. But this young lady, Unapologetically Mocha, watch her intro video. Now, she hasn't done anything, I think, in the past year. She comes and goes, but the things that she has on her channel, the videos, are fantastic to watch. So go check those out and watch those. You know, I really enjoyed watching the videos on her channel. And again, that is Unapologetically Mocha. The next one, for those of you that have an ADDI Express knitting machine, I do not. That is one of those, I want one day, and someday I will get one. That's on my list to purchase. But this lady is like Llama Mama, very productive. Uses her ADDI machine to make all kinds of things. So, go check her out. Her name is Jojo Juju ADDI Express Knitting Patterns. I'm enjoying just watching the videos, even though I don't have an ADDI machine. She's very prolific, that's all I'm going to say. The next one is Imagined Landscapes. And that is Sherri, and she has primarily a knitting channel. But, wow, some beautiful work in there. Check her out. I think she, don't quote me, but I think she does do some crochet. I don't know, I can't remember, I'll be honest. The next is Sherri's Crochet Corner. I'm really enjoying her channel. It's just a lot of fun to watch Sherri. Check her out as well. Now, this next two are ones that Petra recently just called out, shouted out. I think they were 2 days ago, maybe, she had done this. That is Crocheting Around New Zealand. She is one of those that is in one of the camper vans, RVs. And I have a friend who does that around the country. Now, she is primarily a jeweler, beader, and does wonderful work. Doesn't have a channel or anything. But it's interesting to see her travels in her little camper around the U.S. And this young lady's is around New Zealand. She does crochet. Check her out. I enjoyed watching the videos that she has up so far. The next is Noel. Now, I know I've seen Catherine's name around a lot, and I am almost positive she had a channel before and then took it down. But she recently started over again, or she just started, or something. But I've seen her name around a lot. Check out Catherine's channel. There's some great crochet on there. I think she did her very first podcast, she said the other day. But I know that I've seen that name around. Maybe she's been in a lot of our channels commenting. Maybe that's where I've seen her. But I really thought I had seen a channel by Catherine Noel before. Who knows? When you get older, it gets hard to remember things. Maybe that's what's going on with me. Too much going on. Now, this next one has nothing to do with crochet whatsoever. But it is one of my favorite channels for enhancing my ukulele lessons. And that is Cynthia Lin. She does a lot of ukulele. She teaches you how to tune it by ear. She does a lot of songs, get you through the strumming, and she has a beautiful voice. And so I'm really enjoying Cynthia's channel for learning more about the ukulele and how to move faster with the ukulele. The other one is Michael Lynch. Now, I believe Michael Lynch passed away this year, or maybe at the end of last year. However, his videos are up and they're great. He does one that I think would help all of us that are learning the ukulele. And it is something he said he did when he was teaching in schools. And it was a little exercise he did with the kids called Fly Away. And with this Fly Away, what they do is they concentrate first on the ukulele and on the frets where you place your hands for the certain chords. And then they do an exercise where they're not supposed to look at the ukulele fretboard, but basically you're looking straight ahead, off. You take your hand off the cord and then you bring it back. Take it off, bring it back. That has helped me a lot with chord placement. As you know, you have to learn where the chords are, and basically he is telling you, and this is absolutely true. Even as a beginner, we were given sheets with chord charts, and you're busy looking at it, and then you're looking at the board, looking at it, looking to see if you got in the right place, and you just find out you just keep doing that. This exercise helps you learn to quit looking where your hand is placed, where the chords are, but teaches you by the feel and by knowing where those chords are when you do the fly away method. So I'm really enjoying those two, and even though Michael has passed away, I believe, I saw that quite some time ago, family has continued the channel, and I'm glad that they've left it up because it's a great tutorial for those of us that are learning ukulele. And of course, most people go to the Ukulele Teacher, and I have gone there too. So those three are simply for the ukulele, and if you don't like the ukulele or are not interested, then move on. But you may find that you enjoy listening to it because they all do little bits, especially the Ukulele Teacher. He has a very large channel, and he does a lot of cover songs from different artists, and I find that very interesting with the ukulele. So those are those links for shoutouts today. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you again next week. Bye.